Coming back to the solar part, how do you think are the challenge? How big is the challenge to grow it from 20 gigawatt to 100 gigawatt in next 4 years? That means you have to multiply your capacity by 5 times if you were to meet the target which has been set by Government of India.
So fundamentally, I believe India doesn't need 100 gigawatt. India needs about 5 to 10 times of that, and it's possible. It's possible because we have two raw materials which are required for this solar power. One is land, wasteland. We have 6.5 lakh square kilometers of wasteland. Now, out of that, even if you say half of that is maybe occupied by some tribal people, some this people, even then 3 lakh square kilometer wasteland is more than enough. Because we need 1% of that only. We don't need too much. Maybe we need 3,000, 5,000 square kilometers. So that is one. Second is sunshine. We have enough sunshine. You see entire western area, entire south. Let's talk of Ladakh. Ladakh is a huge area where you can get… Actually, you can have 50 gigawatt coming out of just Ladakh, one area. So the point I'm trying to make is, India has two big raw materials for solar: land and sunshine. We don't need more than that. And this itself will reduce the forex we spend on imports of many components like coal, oil, etc., and save that foreign exchange and build our foreign exchange reserves and make the country stronger. So I believe that 100 gigawatt is achievable and is achievable on a profitable basis.
As far as production is concerned,
Yes.
I want to touch upon a point which is about the grid stability. Because when you produce solar or you produce wind energy, the grid stability is a big issue. So how far you see that challenge, and how far it is linked to the solution on the storage side? Because unless you have storage, that stability on the grid cannot be balanced.
So there are three prerequisites. You're absolutely right. The first prerequisite is grid. Grid needs, I think today there's investment of $4 to $5 billion every year on the grid. Maybe that is not enough, because we are trying to go deeper into the countryside. Like, in Airtel, we took the service to 5 lakh villages. And when you go deeper into the countryside, you need to get transmission there, you need to get towers there, you need to get so many things there. Same thing here. We need to get deeper into the country, and grid has to be stronger, not only at the national level, which is national grid, also at the state level, also at the rural level. So huge investments are required in the grid.
That's what my point is, that on the central level you can see that PGCIL and some private companies are also investing money as far as the transmission is concerned. But that kind of proportion or that kind of focus, are you able to see in the states where you will be putting up these solar parks or solar power?
Yeah, that focus has started, because how will power be distributed to villages? It has to be through a grid.
No, we all know the problem.
Yeah.
I'm just wanting to know that from your point of view, because you keep visiting all these places, how far we are making progress on the distribution side at the distribution companies.
No,
because ultimately it has to go to the consumer.
Some states are definitely moving very fast. Their grids are improving. I think the downtimes are coming down, but some are not. So obviously the focus has to be right at the state chief minister level, state power secretary, etc. They have to really get this right, because otherwise the execution won't happen up to the villages.